Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and so let's have this weekly update for Bitcoin, because you can see it is respecting this pattern overall in my viewpoint. Okay, so just a summary from the last video: it went up, hit the resistance, came down, went up, hit the resistance, broke the midway, came all the way down until it got some momentum building up. Once it broke it all the way up, hit the resistance, came down, support, up, down, and as it goes. Okay, if it breaks, you know it's coming back down to the support level. Now, let's take the lines off, and you already know if it does fall down, it will come and settle down at the I would say 12,000 to 14,000 levels, okay? But most certainly around this level, you could always bring your VPVR because I cannot exactly give you where it's gonna fall. But if you take out your VPVR, it can indicate something. You can see the most volume it did get was in these areas where these highs are, okay? So potentially first it can hit 14,000, then come to 12,000, maybe wick down and then move back up. So that's the lowest it can go if it breaks this support. Only if it breaks this support, okay? You could always judge that by your Fibonacci, okay? And you can see at the moment it is trying to get back up the 0.618, but I have to show you something really important that I've noticed in the weekly time frame. Now you can see with Bitcoin, okay, you should always come and draw your resistance lines, which we are getting right over here. This is the resistance. I'm gonna draw it right over there. Okay, and it's probably gonna go and maybe try to touch the resistance once again, because you can see here we had this resistance. As soon as it broke it, we as soon as we broke it, look at that candle. Big juicy candle came in, and then we went up. And then obviously, Corona dump happened, and then again we go. Okay, you could have also drawn this resistance line right over here. Okay, you can see as soon as we broke this again, went up. So, and this probably is a Fibonacci level that it's like a dead cat bounce. Look, yeah, 0.236 went and hit that, got rejected, came down, hit the resistance again because now we have two touches. Resistance came down 0.786. Once it broke this resistance and volume came in, look at the volume that came in, okay? Boom, upside, okay? So this is one way to look at things. Second way is right over here. It will come up, probably hit this resistance, and you could draw your Fibonacci. If this is the bottom, okay, which I feel it just might be, okay? Look, it is actually battling the 0.786 level, okay? And not only that, if it closes bullish for this month, which you can see the monthly candle, it looks pretty decent at the moment, okay? If it can close above the 0.786 level, that is going to be amazing, okay? Not only that, there's a bigger picture that's brewing over here. So if you go to the weekly time frame and you take a Fibonacci and you measure this move from the bottom to the top, okay, to all-time high. And here, now zoom in, you can see how many times we failed to break this Fibonacci level. And what is this Fibonacci level? This is basically the 0.786 level that it was having a hard time breaking. Okay, so it finally did that. Okay, that's the reason you were getting a lot of these fluctuations in the previous weeks, because it had a hard time breaking this level. As soon as it broke this level, it came down, found support, went up again. Okay, so now this is your indication that we have achieved to break this very strong resistance level. Now, if you go in the daily time frame and you look at this, what's going on? Okay, a lot of people are saying it's ascending triangle, it's this, it's that. I don't know what all they are saying, but yeah, it's always good to analyze it like that. It came down, went up, came down, went up, came down, went up. You can see a triple bottom that was formed. Okay, Now, triple bottom was formed, went up, came back. The support was the 0.786 level. Okay, that's where it was getting the support. When you look in the weekly time frame, you can see this is where the support was, and this long-term support level for Bitcoin. Now, if you look at it, let me take this off. Came down, went up, and now you are creating this pattern over here. Okay, it's not a good pattern, but you are creating one. You're in this like ascending channel, which is normally a bearish pattern. Okay, it's doing something, might come down. If it breaks, okay, if it sorry, here, okay, if it closes bullish, okay, like that, which is a bullish candle, there are chances it might go up. But if it respects this pattern that it's creating, then you can consider something like this. And this is stuck in this pattern. If it breaks this resistance, goes up, closes a candle, a daily candle above it, then you're doing something new. But if it just gets rejected, comes down, then you're playing in this pattern until or unless you get out of it. At the moment, you are stuck in this zone. It created this triple bottom, broke towards the upside, came down, confirmed, went up. Now you have created this channel over here. Okay, so just watch out for that channel. And at the moment, I feel that Bitcoin is looking pretty strong. It has held this support level. It is creating a bearish pattern, but still, it's doing all the right things it needs to do, because obviously you can see it has done this before over here. Okay, similar thing happened. Once it broke the resistance, then it went up. So you should keep an eye. Same goes with Ethereum. Ethereum has this resistance. Once you break this resistance, you're gonna see fireworks happening. Okay, and let's take a look at the RSI. Well, okay, you can see in the RSI, you also have this resistance level. So this resistance is basically the same resistance that this resistance line. Okay, it's the same resistance. So once you see in the RSI that resistance has been broken, you have this one as broken as well. Maybe not, maybe it's going to come and hit it. If it gets rejected, you will know it in the RSI. Okay, so keep an eye on this. But the important thing you should look for is a bullish divergence, because I think it's going to just play around in these areas. And once you get an indication in the RSI, like a bullish divergence, let me show you in the previous ones if it did have it. Yeah, this one over here. Okay, you can see it did. This is not a bullish divergence, but you can see the gap in the stochastic, how bullish the stochastic was. Sometimes it doesn't really show you in the RSI, but you can always see it in the stochastic, because stochastic is a better indicator than the RSI, I feel. So in the long term, in my viewpoint, okay? So even here, let's see. Yeah, see the here it didn't show you the indication, but in the stochastic, it already showed you there was a bullish divergence. So you see what I mean? The momentum was going to shift towards the upside, and that's what happened. So stochastic seems to play the role that it's supposed to do. Now even here, if it goes and hit this, comes back down, or breaks this low, okay? You always need to look at the RSI and the stochastic. Okay, so but this is the resistance. Hopefully it breaks it. Let's take a look at the lower time frames. Yeah, exactly, it's just playing in this pattern. But yeah guys, this is it for Bitcoin at the moment. Hopefully it does something new, break this resistance, goes towards the upside, and then breaks the long-term resistance as well, and then let's see what happens. But thank you for watching guys. Hopefully this video brought you some new information. And if you're liking this kind of content, just hit the like button, guys. Okay, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.